live.
Thank you so much for staying with us on Carnival TV. The jazz experience, the Tobago jazz experience continues. And we have with us the pleasure of a smooth jazz and a reggae saxophonist, Arturo, the very popular Arturo Tappin. Welcome to Carnival TV.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
I saw you at one of the fringe events last evening on Mount Irvin, and Arturo, an excellent job. Tell us where you get the energy and how are you able to, put that into the performance? How you're able to be so creative in your performance?
Well, of course I practice a lot, but
Okay.
it has a lot to do with the audience. And there's no audience like a Trinidadian audience. They just give it up. They come out to have a good time. So from the time they arrive, you don't have to work that hard. And once they give it to you, give it back. And, I try to give them everything I got. I play every show like it's my last show.
Well, I know that you're born in Barbados, but you reside in New York. Is it?
I've been
Am
in New
I
York
accurate?
for many years, but I'm home a lot.
Oh, my Lord. Now, NJ30 last evening, they said, you're like their mentor.
Yes, I've been working with them for over a year, and I had the opportunity through the kindness of Bob York and Mount Irving to bring them here to have a show on the beach, and they were, they did pretty good. They did pretty well.
You're a popular name in the jazz industry as well as Tobago as well. Really a name, a home name here in Tobago also. Tell us about your history of using the saxophone. At what age you started and how did it develop?
Well, I actually started on violin when I was about 11 or 12.
Oh, wow.
But by the time I was 15, I wanted to play jazz. By then I had added clarinet, but nobody really wanted to hear clarinet.
Oh, okay.
And so I picked up the sax, which was my brother's first instrument, and a couple of years later, I was playing with all the jazz musicians in Barbados, and I started doing stuff in the Caribbean. And I had the opportunity to go and study at Berkeley in Boston. And then I came home, and then one day Roberta Flack came on a holiday to Barbados and saw me and took me on tour. And I was with her for many years. And so I'm back and forth between the Caribbean and America for many years. I've had a group, and we just play all over.
Oh, wow. Now, in terms of you gravitating towards jazz music, you said at 15 years old.
Yeah.
But usually someone at that age, a youngster, might focus or gravitate more towards the R&B or the hip-hop. Why jazz for you?
Well, it was what I grew up listening to. It was what my dad used to listen to: Frank Sinatra, Count Basie, Duke Ellington, everybody, Cannonball. So it was natural for me that's where my subconscious, that was where it was,
And if not last year before, again, I saw you on Mount Irvin for the very first time. I've heard of you all my life, but saw you perform for the very first time. And it was mind-blowing to me to see you incorporate the hip-hop with the jazz.
Yeah, but all over the world there's specialists, right? But in the Caribbean, musicians, we play, hotel circuit, or play a club, so we have to play everything. We gotta play all folk music, calypso, reggae, soca, and young people love hip hop. And I try to draw people into jazz by giving them a taste of what they love, and then add something to it.
Okay, so it's also commendable because that's a fantastic way of keeping current as well.
Of course, I've reinvented myself many times. I attend a lot of concerts and listen to what's happening, and I just try to make it part of my show because I want to draw people in. The people who come to concerts are like, I don't like saxophone, I don't like jazz. That's the person I'm aiming for.
Who are some of the younger artists that you take a second to look at? In the industry in general.
Well, to be honest, my record collection is full of people that have passed away.
Oh,
right?
okay.
Those are the greats.
And who are they?
Well, John Coltrane, Charlie Parker, Frank Sinatra, etc., Stan Getz. But I really love Amy Winehouse's album. That was one of my favorite albums. But recently, Locked Out of Heaven. Who sings that again? Bruno Mars is he's at the top of his game. Incredible.
And again, we were impressed last season because when I heard you yesterday with the Bruno Mars, I was like, dang, this man really stays on top of his game. So in terms of, do you have I know that the NJ30, they are like your mentors, but are there any younger ones that we can look forward to in the future?
If I have the opportunity, I'll bring a new band every year because we have a music program in Barbados, an associate degree program. So every 2 years, there are another crop of musicians that are very good coming out. We had a concert the other day. I heard about 4 great singers and 4 drummers. I mean, every 2 years there's another crop of really fantastic young musicians. Unfortunately, they don't always get the exposure that they would like or the travel. Because sometimes they don't hire you unless you have a hit on your radio or something. But you know, I've been very fortunate. Mr. Bob York has invited me and allowed me to bring new and fresh talent. So perhaps next year you'll see some more.
And I know you've been making numerous trips to Tobago as well. And as an artist, what do you think they can do to improve the Tobago jazz experience?
Well, let's pray for good weather next year. But other than that, I mean, it's really about the people, you know, and like I said, I've played all over the world. There's nothing like Trinidad and Tobago audience. You know, they come out to have a great time. And even if the equipment isn't working, if it's raining, they are going to have a party. So it's always going to be great.
Have you always been one to go into your audience and connect with them, or is that something that started?
From the time I had a wireless mic and it was entitled to the stage, I'd always jump off the stage.
So what is your next step from Tobago? Where are you headed?
I go home tomorrow, but we head to Cayman Islands for their carnival. And so I do a concert there, then I come home, and then I head to Toronto after that.
How many albums do you have under your belt?
5.
5 albums. Do you have a new one coming up soon?
Well, I gotta think about a project, so I haven't come with that, but you can get them on iTunes or CD Baby.
I know you did some work actually under Tobago.
Yes, I was very fortunate after meeting Roberta and working with her for many years. She had a sub as a drummer, and he invited me when Luther needed a saxophone player, so it was kind of an audition. But I passed, and I got an opportunity to work with him, and it was phenomenal.
What did you think of the Unworried tonight?
Alfie, it was all about Alfie. That's one of my favorite tunes, and her voice is flawless. She's so effortless in her performance, and she can't even sing all her hits.
Yeah,
she has just too many hits. It was just, you know, you're very lucky to have someone like that around to perform at that level, and it's so inspiring to so many.
Tell me, what do you think of Leanne Lahavas? I know she's a musician as well.
Well, I wasn't able to get here on time.
Oh, you didn't get here. Oh, wonderful. Well, I'm curious about your mustache. What inspired that style?
Well, I always liked Salvador Dali paintings.
Okay.
With the melting clocks and persistence of time and all these things. I always wondered how he did it, and one day I found out there's a special mustache wax to use, and once you grow your hair, so I decided to try it.
Fantastic. Creative in so many ways.
Thank you.
Well, thank you so much for staying with us on Carnival TV. All the best in the future. Continue to shine like you do. And we look forward to you next year for the Tobago Jazz Experience.
Thank you very much.
The saxophonist Arturo Tappin here with us on Carnival TV. Stay with us. We've got so much more to come as we continue our coverage, our live coverage of the Tobago Jazz Experience 2013. Stay with us.